Alright guys, so today we're going to be playing Dark Souls. And what's crazy about this one is because, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I played on Godowum for like 5 minutes. I swear it was only 5 minutes. Okay. Ignore that 28 minutes that it says right there. We're going to be playing as Crumb. This is my main boy. This is the beamish one. This is the one I've lasted all these years with. This is the guy that I spent 130 hours of effort on. This is him. Goodness gracious. I hate this place. Why am I here? As you can see, I am a very big boy. And what I did. You can see. Hold up. Get me the hell out of here, please. I dislike this area. Goodness gracious. There are a lot of spoilers. I am showing you so many spoilers. It's bonkers. But who cares? Because guys, I know you're the ones who are supposed to be caring right now, but we're going all the way back to Majula. You heard it right here. Actually, I'm about to beat the last boss. We're gonna take it back from the beginning using this character. Do you know why? Because this is Dark Bouls, yo. You can do whatever, yo. And don't look at the people if you don't want to get spoiled. Don't look at my armor either. Don't look at this video. Holy shit. And then damn. I want to actually explore my inventory. Damn. Look at all this stuff that is so crazy and unique. Look at this, guys. Lots of stuff here. Lots. I'm seeing a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. See, when I played this character, I made him a bigger boy because I thought bigger numbers made everything better, and I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm not wrong, right? But like, you know, it's like you know. See, look, I can mid roll. That's pretty good. That's why I like it. That's why I dual wield. See, with one-handed attacks, they're like swipes. They do tons of damage. One-handed attacks, I don't like one-handed attacks because they're straight vertical. Hate those. Get that out of my face, yo. But if you guys want to know the old grind, where is it? The old grind, where is it? Holy shit. It's been a while since I last played this. Like on my main account, it's like, oh my god, all this stuff is just coming right back to me. I remember all of this. Goodness gracious. It's such a good game. There's a lot of people who bash on Dark Souls 2, saying, oh, Dark Souls 1 is better, Dark Souls 3 is better, Dark Souls 2 is the absolute worst of the series. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, it may be the worst of the series, but just because it's the worst of the series, it's still good. It's just Dark Souls 1 is super good, and Dark Souls 3 is amazingly good, and this is just good. It's like, saying it's the worst out of the series gives it such a bad impression. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, oh, it's the worst Dark Souls. That doesn't mean it's the worst game. It's so fun. Dark Souls 1 is the classic OG. Dark Souls 3 is the new and improved Dark Souls. They basically brought Bloodborne and Dark Souls together, and then they went off with that, and then it's just like Dark Souls 3. I got it recently, but I can barely run it. But I still played it with like 15 frames and hella stutters. But it's just like, it's a good game. It's like, if you're trying to play Dark Souls, play the first one, play the second one, and then play the third one. Or if you're gonna, like, I don't know, if you're gonna be one of those guys who just skips 2 and goes from 1 to 3, or if you're gonna be those guys who don't care about order and you just go from straight to like 3 and then just stay on 3, or then 3 to 1, or then 2. And then it's just like, you can do that, whatever. I'm not telling you what to do, but it's just like to be honest, if you like Dark Souls, you're gonna like Dark Souls 2. It's just like, there's no doubt about it. See, this is the main sword I used to roll with. I don't know why it took me so long to find it, but I love this shit because it's so much. Because look at that, one-handed. Okay, you can have a shield, right? Which is, you know, shields are always good, right? Yeah, actually, you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? I have a ton of space. I can just. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. But I can like, look, I can blast this shield, right? I can hit it with this, negate a ton of damage with this shield, do tons of damage with this sword, and like, and I have like enough stamina to do like a lot, like 4 attacks. Excuse me for the low frames, by the way. I'm playing this at 1080p. I'm trying to give you some guys some crisp content. And no, holy shit! And I can mid roll. What? Like, oh my goodness, this is so good. And my armor is great too. It's not the best since I'm like, you know, going below the threshold so I can mid roll. And it's just like, I don't like this dual handed because it does that vertical shit. Miss me. Damn, yo. This game. It's a lot, yo. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. I feel like 5 years from now, I'll probably revisit one of these games, look back at it, and I'll experience so much nostalgia. It's just gonna be insane. They said Dark Souls 3 was gonna be their last Dark Souls, but it's like Bloodborne is not considered Dark Souls, so when's Bloodborne 2 coming out, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when's the new Dark Souls series coming out? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Just because Dark Souls 3 ended doesn't mean the entire Dark Souls genre or some shit, I don't know, is like dead. No, it isn't. Because then they didn't say they were gonna give up on Bloodborne, I think. I don't know, I didn't do research. They never said that Bandai Namco or From Software are gonna stop from making like games like those ever again. I don't know. It's like, why would they? It's like, these are like really good games and people love them and they can profit off that, which is like good money and it's fun games. And it's just like, man, like, damn, you know, I remember I played Dark Souls 1 a while ago and that shit hit me on the spot. Damn, playing a Dark Souls game for the first time is like the best thing ever. So nice. Feels so good. Because it feels like such an exploration. It feels like you're really exploring. It's like, feels like you're in a whole new, holy shit. This sounds pretty cringy and whatever, but it sounds like you're in a whole new like world, dude. So I love Dark Souls. And I love it because of how different it is. It's like, it's not like the other RPGs where it's like hits you up with a tutorial. Oh, there's a booming town with shops and hip hip hooray, medieval times and whatnot. Nah, this shit is dark. So it's like you start out. Dark Souls 1, you're in a prison. You come out of the prison, you see all these lifeless hollows. Dark Souls 2, I don't understand Dark Souls 2 in the beginning, it's so weird. You're just in the pillar, but it still looks so ominous and dark. But the thing about Dark Souls 2 is that it's one of the more happier and brighter looking games. And then you got Dark Souls 3, which is like, you straight up rise from a grave and you're just like, where am I? What am I doing? What is my goal? And once you enter the first boss, I'm gonna spoil the first boss, whatever, skip if you don't want to hear it. It's like you walk through that gate. This is Dark Souls 3, by the way. And it's like within the first like 5 minutes of playing. You walk through this gate, you see this guy, this big guy kneeling down, and you're just like, who is this guy? Why is his body here? Like, what's happening? Right? I just rose from a grave. I just killed a bunch of undead guys behind me. It's like, what's happening? I'm lighting bonfires. I don't understand what's happening. If it is like your first Dark Souls game, and it's just like, and it's like you walk up to him. It's like press A to take the sword out. You're taking the sword out, taking it out, and it's just like, and you're like, all right, what? And then it hits you. He starts rising up. You're like, wait, what's happening? He starts rising up. He goes like, this music starts playing. Holy shit, if you did not listen to the Dark Souls soundtrack, you have to listen to it. All 3 games are amazing. And it's just like, the music, it's like, it feels like and then you realize there's a big ass health bar on the bottom, right? It's a boss fight. Boom. Now, that writing on the floor where you got your tutorial tips from, that's all they gave you. They gave you a sword, a shield, whatever, depending on your class, some tool tips on literally the controls and the keybinds, and they're like, have fun, go enjoy, right? And they pitch you against this big guy who had a sword struck to him, and he's like 10 feet tall. He's big as hell, he's got a big ass halberd, and you're just like, well, what do? And then, and then you put all the skills you've learned to use. By skills, I mean like actual like buttons, so you know when to roll, you know where to roll. You have to learn that. You have to learn that. I played Dark Souls 1 and 2 before 3, and it's just like, you know, I was used to it and everything. So it's like I got him like second try, but it's like, when you're first playing the game, like Dark Souls 1, goodness gracious. It's like, Dark Souls is not a hard game. It's not a hard game. It's only hard if you make it hard. It's like, there's not a ton of, it's like, if you're like, to make a Dark Souls easy is to know what to do. That's why I love this game. It's not about, oh, I have this sword that's super enchanted with big numbers, big damage. I should just put up my shield, and then my shield is a good shield. It has plus 50 defense. It will defend all his attacks. No, it's not like that. You can have the best armor, best weapon, best shield in the game, but if you don't know how to play the game, you're gonna die in 2 hits. I'm playing with 20 frames right here, so I don't know what I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna try, and it's just like, look at that. Look, I'm just playing around. I'm like, see, if you do some shit like that, if you just put your shield up thinking it's gonna negate everything, you're wrong. And if you learn their abilities, like now I know he sits back. Look, now I know he does the attack, so I roll back. I know when to time it due to like knowing his animations. I put up my shield, walk back just in case. I see that he falls down. It's a great window to strike. And then he goes in for the lean. Holy shit, no. I think I'm dead. Look, I have like, yeah, I'm dead. Look, I have like what, more than like 300 hours in all the Souls games combined. And I die like that. It's like I'm so experienced. Did you not see my big sword and my big shield? How did I die by him grabbing me? It's because I was dumb and I wasn't even like, I wasn't thinking. But if I knew what I was doing and I anticipated everything, then he'd be easy. It'd just be procedure. It's just like, oh, he's leading in, roll. Look, he's like frozen for some time, attack. Easy, right? I'm not gonna do that right now, but like, it's just like, you know, if you want to get into Dark Souls, you can. You just have to know what you're doing, and that takes a while too. That can take some time. And then you get after that, it's like the learning curve of this game is it's crazy. It's like you go from knowing nothing, dying constantly, to when you're at the end of the game, you just experienced everything. You know what this game's about. It's like, it's like, it's not like, it's like, you know, it's not an RPG, it's Dark Souls. That's why people compare Dark Souls to a lot of things. But if people say like, oh, this is the Dark Souls of competitive shooting, that doesn't make sense. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a pretty long video. I was just talking a lot. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye.